Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Aria. If it's your first time here, welcome. If you're a regular subscriber, thanks for all your support and welcome back. In today's video, I am going to be giving you 7 DIYs for Valentine's Day. It is a little late, but I know you guys will appreciate it anyhow and perhaps inspire one or two of you to still do some decor in your home for Valentine's Day. If you like this kind of content, please don't hesitate to hit that like button. Give me a thumbs up on this video because it really does go a long way for YouTube to show my content to others. Comment below and let me know what you're enjoying about this video. If you're not yet a subscriber here, please consider becoming a part of my YouTube family. I am going to be doing 7 DIYs, and these 7 DIYs, what they have in common, they're all pink. Yes, this year it's all about the pinks for my Valentine's Day. So stick around. I know you're going to enjoy this. Let me know what you are doing for Valentine's Day in the comments. Let me know if you're decorating your home or if you're doing a Valentine's Day table, if you're doing a Galentine's Day, whatever they call it. Let me know in the comments what's up for you for this Valentine's Day. The first of the 7 DIYs are some hearts made of yarn, and these hearts are from the Dollar Tree. I got 2 different sizes, the very large hearts and some tiny ones. I push the yarn through that hole that's at the top. There's a tiny hole at the top that's there for hanging, and the trick in this is to hold onto the yarn with your fingers in different places to keep it in the direction that you want it to go. You're going in different directions, and at some points you're going to be using the hot glue to secure it. The smaller hearts gave me a little bit of an issue because they were so thin, so I doubled them before I started wrapping. And that's it, guys. This is how they turned out. So can we keep the lights on? And baby, keep the lights on. And can we keep the lights on? I wanna see you. Keep the lights on. And baby, keep the lights on. And can we keep the lights on? I wanna see you. All lights on you. All lights on. And can we keep the lights on? I wanna see you. DIY number 2 is the giant teacup or mug, and I got this idea from Bargain Bethany here on YouTube. The trick is to cut. We're using pool noodles, and this is actual planter from the Dollar Tree, the $5 section. So I am annexing the pool noodles. I cut an angle so that it will be easy to affix, and I'm using hot glue to hold. You have to hold on to it for a good while so that you're sure it is secure and it is in place. The problem I had with this DIY is that I wanted my handle to be this giant handle that protrudes outward, and that gave me a hard time to annex with the hot glue at the base. So I would advise you, if you're going to try this DIY, to keep the handle at its natural arch. Don't make it as long as mine, so you have to bend it coming back in, because hot glue is not good at being functional. So my husband has had to use a string and bore holes in it for me to keep it secure. Here's how it turned out. I absolutely adore it, and I used my hearts as bowl fillers for this DIY, and I'm going to be using it as a tablescape centerpiece. This is my pink Valentine DIY number 3, where I got 2 stone hearts from the Dollar Tree. I hot glued them together, and the reason why I did is because I wanted a 3D object. So I hot glued them, sanded them to get rid of those patterns that are on there, and then I spray painted it with pink spray paint from Walmart, And after doing that, I also did it with a vase where I spray painted it. So you see me painting it there. I ended up rubbing off that paint and spray painting it. Here is the vase. I got this vase or vessel from Hobby Lobby, and I have two of them. So I decided I was going to sacrifice one for it to be weathered pink. I love textured DIYs, guys. I do this in every season. I did it with the pumpkins, I did it with the bells for Christmas, I've done it with vases, and here I'm trying to do a Valentine edition of my textured DIYs. Let me know in the comments if you like this. All I'm doing is dabbing black and white paint on the pink, and I'm dabbing it with my paintbrush. I'm dabbing it with a paper towel that's damp, guys. When the paper towel is damp, it spreads the colors into each other. It has that magical flow, and it looks crazy in the middle. But of course, if you trust the process, it will end up okay. At end of dabbing it with the different black and white colors, you are going to throw baking soda on it. Just dust it with baking soda. Let it dry, and then just use the brush to brush off the excess. I will advise you to seal this DIY when you're done. You can either get spray sealant or a paint on sealant. And here's the heart. So it's a duo, guys. It's a vessel and a heart, or vase and heart duo. Let me know if you like this. I'm absolutely in love.
I realize, I think I'm falling. I think I'm falling into something special. Something special, babe. I think I'm falling. Never saw it coming.
My pink DIY number 4 is a wreath. It's hard for me to do DIYs for any kind of season without doing a wreath to match. And here is my version of a Valentine wreath. I got this welcome sign from the Dollar General, and it had red, but I didn't really want red, so I painted it pink to kind of have this hot pink version of pink. So I'm just painting the letters on this sign, and I'm using some styrofoam roses that I got from Amazon a couple years back to make Valentine DIYs. I got some florals from the Dollar Tree, and I am pasting the sign in the middle, guys, with hot glue. All you need to do is to make sure the hot glue is pasted on the section that is touching the wreath form. Wreath form is from Walmart, by the way. And I'm using tie straps to affix the florals on the left. And just ensure that the tie straps are hidden by the stems of the floral. Guys, I just got this idea on the fly, and I absolutely loved how it turned out. Some of my followers on TikTok asking if it's okay for them to copy it, and absolutely sure. If you guys want to copy this idea for any kind of year-round wreath, I would be so honored. You just tag me and let me know that you did it so I can see how you did it.
Special girl, I think I'm falling in love. Falling in love. I think I'm falling. I think I'm falling into something special.
DIY number 5 is my pink Valentine backdrop that I created for my bar corner, my coffee bar corner. And what I'm doing is I'm using some ribbons, some tiny ribbons that I got from the Dollar Tree, and I'm wrapping this X and this O, XOXO. So I'm wrapping it in the ribbon, just going around it several times over to cover all of the wood exposed. And I'm doing it for the X and I'm doing it for the O. And what I did, guys, is I picked up 2 tiny frames from the Dollar Tree, and I pasted them on a flat piece of board that I got from the Dollar Tree, very thin wood. I pasted it down with hot glue. Then I pasted the letters over the frames to cover the writing that's in the frames, because it's a frame that says to and from. And I am using some more of these roses that I got from Amazon, using hot glue and pasting them down to cover all sides of the wood. Guys, the trick to this is that when you paste the roses down, make sure they're sitting flat on the surface, and that very bottom petal, spread it out so it covers all of the spaces in between. This is adorable. I placed it in front of a frame that's already a backdrop for my coffee corner, and that gives it the Valentine's touch. Please guys, let me know in the comments which of these DIYs you like, which ones you're gonna try, and how you thought I did.
So can we keep the lights on? I wanna see you. This world can be an ugly place. Sometimes it brings out the worst in us.
Okay guys, so this is my DIY number 6, which was a suggestion from one of my followers, and I really wanted to challenge myself to try. I consider this DIY a fail, to be honest with you guys, but I decided to humor myself and still post it. I was supposed to be using a needle to thread this yarn, this embroidery thread through, or yarn or wool. So it's supposed to be an embroidery needle. These needles are regular size needles, so of course it could not be strong. What should have happened is that I would have put the yarn through the needle, and then I would push the needle through the ponal glue. When I pull through the needle, that moisted yarn would have already been soaked in glue, and I would wrap it around the balloon. So the balloon, I blow up this balloon to give me the shape of the shade, the candle shade that I'm trying to create. So I had to wing it. I couldn't push through the yarn through the ponal bottle for it to be soaked, so I just decided to put the glue directly on the balloon and try to string it around like I did with the yarn hearts. But guys, this gave me a rough time. This gave me a run for my money, guys. I don't know, I just kept going around, it kept sliding, and I said no, I'm not giving up until I got it taut enough. But what ended up happening is that the balloon started changing shape, but I still was determined to continue to see how bad this would turn out. So I finished, and I just decided to soak everything in ponal glue all the way through, enough glue to soak right through the yarn, and then I put it in the sun to dry. After it was dried, it was time to burst the balloon, which should have now left this thing in its proper shape. When I burst the balloon, guys, oh my goodness, the balloon sounded like it was behaving as if it was wrinkled, and the entire shape just got depressed. I was still determined to see what would happen at the end, so I pulled the balloon out to see if at least I would have some form of a shade shape. And this is how it turned out. It looks a little wrinkled, but I still got the balloon to come out, and when the balloon came out, it wasn't that terrible. It wasn't the best, but I continued, and I decided I was going to go to the next step in the process, which is to use scissors and cut an opening so that it can be a shade. And this is how it turned out, guys. This, I think, looks way better than I thought. The moral of the story, guys, is sometimes you have to be determined, and what you think is terrible can be seen in a good light. The final DIY for my set of 7 pink Valentine DIYs is some rose candles, pink rose candles. Guys, I got this candle wax mold from Amazon. I thought I was getting multiples, but when I bought it, it was just one. I decided I was going to melt some pink candles that I got from Walmart, and these are easy to boil. As you see, I put them in hot water, like boiling water, until they just melted. So I threw that into the mold and left it to dry while I boiled some more of this is how it looks when it's dried, guys. It's like so beautiful, so adorable, especially with the pink wax. I went ahead and melted the white wax for the base of the candle. Look at that. That's so gorgeous, guys. Look at that. Look at that. The plan was to make multiple molds and place them on top of the white candle. I absolutely loved how this one turned out. Guys, thank you so much for staying towards the end of this video. If you're not yet a subscriber here, I hope you consider subscribing. I do a lot of DIYs here, vlogs and lifestyle content. Guys, thank you so much. Again, stay positive, stay productive, love yourselves. Peace out.
Went down crashing in my own bed. There ain't no words when you're sleeping with shame. All out and yet still wide awake. There ain't no prayer when you're sleeping on nails. When words fail you and all that you can do is look away. Yeah, and the image in my mind